Hey, from
Hey.
Hey, how we all doing tonight?
Good.
Doing great.
Hey, Candy, my sidekick over there, and today we have on the show is Vivid Vertigo. Welcome to the show. Hey. So, tell us about Vivid Vertigo.
So
Tell us
Vivid,
about the name.
Vivid Vertigo. We kind of came up with the name about 5 years ago.
Yep.
Dropped our first EP 5 years ago, and brought Marilyn in 3 years ago.
It was
Awesome.
4 years ago.
Almost 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are an alternative indie rock band, and we like to make music around how we feel about our life and what we're going through, and we just do whatever we want. We don't have any boundaries or limits to how we make and create music.
Absolutely.
And it's just a fun time. It's
Yeah,
just a
a lot of
great
fun.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Now, how long have you been musicians without being together? Like when did you start your career?
Oh, me? For me, I've been playing for like 10 years in acoustic acts. I was in a metal band once, just all over the place. So I've been playing for about 10 years.
Wow, awesome. All right.
I've been a musician almost all my life. I've been playing since I was 4, or piano since I was 4, and then guitar in middle school.
So
And
cool.
then I started singing in middle school up until now that I found my niche in this band. So it's been a very, very long time. Maybe 10 plus, 15 plus years now.
So cool. Awesome. Nick, how about you?
Been playing for about 10 to 12 years. Different bands. Started with the punk rock band, metal band, and then came into this group.
Yeah.
Awesome. So where are you guys from?
I'm from Waldorf, Maryland, Southern Maryland.
Okay.
And the rest of us are from Colonial Beach, Virginia.
Virginia. Oh, okay. Cool. So it's kind of close, but still kind of out there.
Yeah.
So a lot of travel for different areas, for different things you need to get to. So
Yes.
So who was your inspiration? Like, who inspired you to do your music?
So for me, my dad was a musician. Same thing with my cousin. My cousin was in a band called the Vamps out of Baltimore back in the 80s. And my dad was in a band called Shadowbone in the late 90s. So I grew up listening to them practice, and even after the band split up, we had little VHS tapes we'd plug in and watch their practices and watch their live shows. So I had my dad and my grandfather, and my cousin was a huge inspiration. And then I found this little music called go-go, and as a drummer, it's a super cool style of music, congos, drums and bass and keys and trumpets and saxophones. And so I started listening to that, and I was like, you know what, I want to play drums like that. And
Oh, so cool.
I
So
drum
cool.
and start jamming.
My family is my inspiration, especially my parents. My dad introduced me to playing guitar, and my mom kind of forced me to play piano when I was young. But I'm so glad and grateful that she did, because I know how to play and know music theory to an extent. And then growing up in high school, I loved the punk rock scene, the emo scene, and with my friends just jamming out. That inspired me to want to pursue music. Not necessarily rock music at first. I was in tune with the acoustic, like R&B kind of slow side of things. And then once I met these guys, I was like, let's just jam out.
There you go.
So,
Turn it on and let it go. Yes.
And to interject with her knowing piano, it's super hilarious when we go into the studio and we practice. because she'll hear it key. So
Yes.
if the bass guitar is off or the guitar is off, she'll grab the mic and start singing that pitch and go, it's here, it's here, it's here.
My guitar is out of tune.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
And
she
live
put it all
sessions.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool.
For me, I'm gonna agree with Nick, my father, and then my grandfather, and I'm a big Nirvana fan. Like I grew up, like Kurt Cobain is just a big influence on me, and then a band called Third Eye Blind
Okay.
and Asking Alexandria. So like with our music, we incorporate so many of those styles and try to make them us in a
make it
way.
our
So
own.
that's where all like the influence, if you listen to our record, like you're gonna be like, it's kind of all over the place, but not really. It just incorporates all of those styles into one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds pretty good. Well, I definitely do like your sound, and we do have your permission to play a video here in a little while, in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And so, Candy, do you have anything?
Yeah, tell us about, you're talking about your personal influences as to, how you got started in this kind of industry, but talk about your musical influences. And then also, as a side note, tell us about your first concert experience.
That's yes.
Now, so to go with that
That's
question,
a
are
great
we
question.
going first concert we've seen or first concert we performed?
What concert what was your first concert you saw?
Well, the first concert I saw. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I always go by top 3 drummers. So like what put me behind the drum set, Neil Peart from Rush. He is, I mean, just sitting down watching him growing up was absolutely incredible. Marky Ramone from the Ramones, and then John Bonham from Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
Now and again, incorporating the punk rock and the I guess it was just rock in general with Rush and Led Zeppelin, and then the Go-Go with Chuck Brown and Little Benny. A lot of those influences as well really incorporate my drumming sound with my fills. As far as the speed and stamina, you watch Marky Ramone play and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I play that fast? And again, like the Go-Go fills with the punk rock, stamina, that 4/4, I guess really incorporate my music playing at my first concert. Count Your Blessings at my brother's place in Waldorf. So a little hole in the walls, all ages venue. I think I was in 6th grade. And again, local band from Waldorf. And, I see them on stage. I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are like celebrities. And again, just local Southern Maryland group. And I think after seeing that first show, I was like, you know what? I want to be them on stage.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. So that was a big inspiration for you when you see that. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
So for me, a lot of my inspiration comes from back in middle school, high school days in the early 2000s, punkish rock bands. I get a lot of my inspiration from Paramore, from Hayley Williams. I love her so much, to death. I love her so much, and I kind of watch her as she does her stage presence and how she just lets it all go out on stage, and she's very vulnerable on stage too. And she kind of she's just amazing, and she just like lets her heart out. And the first concert I went to was a Fall Out Boy concert, and that was in Merriweather Post Pavilion in Virginia.
Yeah.
That was a great time. Hey Monday was playing, All Time Low was playing. I think that was it. I can't remember the other ones, but that inspired me to pursue rock. Later on, I didn't know that I really wanted to do it, and until I met these guys. But
Yeah.
We corrupted
yeah.
her, brought her over to the dark side.
But it's great. It's been a journey of just trying to find different styles of what I like. I really enjoy this band because we're able to do we were able to do the acoustic version that me and Andrew kind of like our hone it. That's our kind of like our home is like acoustic
Okay.
of music, and so we were able to do that in this I guess environment. Just trying to find the word for it. But yeah, inspirations like Evanescence, that band too. A lot of Flyleaf, a lot of female based or female fronted bands. I get a lot of my inspiration from.
Do you like Hailstorm?
Hailstorm.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no!
I'm going
You don't know
to.
Hailstorm.
She knows Hailstorm.
I probably do. I
She
just,
knows.
I just.
So we've talked about doing Love Bites and I Miss the Misery, and Hailstorm. I've actually got to cover one of their releases when I was working for a magazine years and years and years and years ago.
Okay.
And one of my favorite singers, Steve Whiteman from Kix, was her vocal coach. So
I didn't know
Yeah.
I'm a big Hailstorm fan.
Wow.
Yes.
I probably do.
She'll
just
get
haven't
better.
listened
She'll
to
get
a
better.
song.
My favorite song from Hailstorm is that familiar Taste of Poison.
Oh yeah.
Oh, starts off slow and then it gets a little bit faster and then it kicks in.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's one thing with Hailstorm. It's some of the songs start off slow and it's just like it.
I like
it gets in there with that power and that boom.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For me, influence wise, I'm gonna go at Nirvana, like Kurt Cobain's guitar style. I mean, it's very simple, but he just made it his own. So I was very inspired from that. And like Marilyn said, like a lot of acoustic music. And the singer for Third Eye Blind, Stephen Jenkins, is a big influence on me. His lyrics just, I don't know, hit you in the feels. So that for me those are my biggest influences. And then as far as concerts, like the biggest concert I've been to, my first big concert was I saw Third Eye Blind at Mayweather, the same venue. So they are just electric up there. It's from start to finish. It's just powerful. So yeah.
Awesome. So we have a lot of collection of different sounds and the likes that you have there. That's really cool. And then when you put your band together and it's like a whoa.
I think that's probably something that makes us putting a record together so difficult. Is we're actually working on a record right now. So we go back into the studio in July.
Yep.
So we've got like 20 songs.
Yeah, we have.
Well, probably more than that.
We have like 30 something songs.
And it from like one song is like jazzy with a little bit of funk, very light, to screaming and drop C tuning and breakdowns.
Very metally.
So we've been sitting down and trying to. I think we got a list of songs together now that we know we're going to go in and record. But
and that flowed together.
It was a battle because we're all different, different styles of music. So something that I want, he's like no, she's like no.
But at the same time, we've come up with a cool compromise to make sure it meshes together.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. No, tell me about your style of writing. Like, do you all write together, or is there one person that just does the writing, or is it all of you?
We all so we all come up with lyrics, but I guess to take out an example, let's say Nick would have some lyrics, and then Andrew would have some instrumentals, and I would have like a melody in my head, and so. And then Timmy would have like a bass line for something, a melody as well. And so we kind of have all these ideas in our heads, and then we're like, okay, what can match these lyrics? What can match this? What can
Mhm.
match this? And so we collectively as a group come up with something that will match these lyrics. We'll come up with what will match this sound. I remember, for example, there was this like this upbeat song that we had, and then we completely made it the let go.
Oh, yeah.
the little happy song we made, and then we
write happy songs sometimes.
yeah,
I like that. I like happy. Yeah.
and then kind of turned it around to make it. It is more like a, what would you describe it?
The Set Me
Okay.
Free, more of a.
Yeah, Set Me Free.
It's more of like a.
Honestly, that was random. Like
It was
I was
random.
like, I played this riff. I was like, "Dun, dun, dun," and then it just like Nick's drums, and then Timmy's doing this cool thing on bass,
Mhm.
and then Marilyn has this melody. Sometimes it's just very spontaneous,
Yeah.
and we don't plan it at all.
Yeah.
So
Well, and
that's
like,
my favorite kind of writing,
yeah.
to be honest.
And like, it wasn't
So,
a happy song.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it's happy,
The
very
lyrics-
upbeat, but it's more like a "open your wings and fly away" type.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah.
The lyrics was that, but we had the instrumentals at first kind of like uppy, and then we have it changed to where we kind of fit it to like this, like, I don't.
It's a hard rock track.
I guess, yeah, a hard rock track.
Okay.
I like it.
So when you guys get on the stage, is there any preparation you do? Is there like a certain format you want to do before you get on the stage? Do you like warm ups, or or do you just get out there and go, here we go?
So, I mean, for me, I like to warm up. I kind of like to prep an hour before we get on stage.
Okay.
So I know Maryland does vocal warm ups.
Mhm.
Andrew's on his guitar, doing his tuning, running through scales. Timmy, kind of
Yeah.
same thing. Usually, I mean, even if it's like, and there's shows that we played where we're playing with some of our favorite local acts, and we kind of have to ignore that show and
Yeah.
go into our side stage and prepare before we go on stage.
Yeah.
So we like to be at least the four of us together 30 minutes before we go on stage. I like to, for me at least, rehearse an hour before I go on stage. And then lights go out, backing track comes on, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Is there? Do you have any certain like funny stories you would like to share about your like being on the stage, or
Do the one where I accidentally remember the one I accidentally turned off the back.
Yeah. So,
Oh, gosh.
we're this is the.
I'm sorry, Nick.
This is the first time we ran our backing track. Usually we'll do like an intro song, so it'll be about 30 seconds of playing, 3 hi-hat taps, and then we're ready to go. This one, we prepped the backing track. Actually, my younger brother produced the backing track. He does production and producing, that kind of stuff. So he made the backing track, had it plugged in, went to the sound guy, had him run the cable to me. I told him, I said, hit play, leave it alone. It's going to stop playing. You don't have to worry about it. Right before it does its like staple thing in the end of the track, he turns it off.
It was
I hit the hi-hats really quick, and the song started off kind of sloppy, and I look, and we played, I think it was more of like a hometown show. We were in Southern Maryland, and they were like, oh my God, that was great. And I said, no.
oh no.
So, and that's one thing we do
sorry,
too. We
man.
record all of our shows.
Okay.
Because we like to go back and listen. Hey, we made a mistake here. We
What
did
can we
this
do to
here.
get-
What can we do to make it better the next time around? So,
I think that's a good idea. That way you can always like us out there in the audience, we don't see or hear certain flaws or whatever as well as you guys would pick up on.
yeah.
But it's good you can always, because we're just enjoying it. The music sounds good and everything
Yeah.
sounds, we're like in, everything good. But as well, like you said, you know what you might have done wrong or something like that. And it's always good to have a recording. I like that. Yes, that's perfect.
So, and then another quick one. We were in Baltimore at the Shamrock Inn. You know where this is, right? You know,
I do. Hartford Road. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So
Yep.
I think we left Shamrock at like 2:00 in the morning, and this one, one
What
of
did I do?
McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
So, and again, we're not from the Baltimore area, so I said, well, we're going to get on 695 and we're going to head out to the county and we'll find something that way.
Uh-huh.
I wanted some spicy nuggets.
Yeah, she wanted
We
spicy
eventually
chicken nuggets.
found. Anyway, Nikki.
So
Spicy nuggets. That sounds good.
drive around 695, tired from playing a show, and I have 4 of them in the car with GPS telling me where to go. We end up getting off at 195, which takes you to BWI Airport at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh no.
Looking for a McDonald's. So that's probably one of our funniest after show stories.
Our GPS took us to the McDonald's in the airport, and we kind of
in the airport. Oh no, and you're like miles away from Harford Road. Oh shoot, on the other side of town. Oh Lord.
I'm like, I hope they end up like Philadelphia or something. That would have been crazy. But like, man,
looking for a Mickey D.
Yeah, looking for a Mickey D's.
we were on a
This is
mission.
too funny.
Yeah. I didn't get my nuggets, but I did get McDonald's.
Yeah, I think we found a McDonald's by like
it was
5
already
o'clock in the
breakfast
morning.
time.
So it's breakfast time, and
Hey, they have some good
she just
oatmeal.
wakes up
They
and was
have
like,
good
"Do they have
oatmeal."
chicken nuggets?" I was like, "No, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to get something else."
Oh
we
my
stopped
God.
at 5 or 6 different ones.
Did you?
Oh,
I was
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah, and everyone we went to was closed, and we found one. I think we're in Laurel, Maryland, somewhere in like east of DC.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, at this point, since you're talking about food, Candy, I'm throwing the question out there.
Lord.
Here we go.
You're gonna put me on the spot now, huh?
Coke or Pepsi? Yeah.
Hey, I thought you were gonna let me ask that question, bitch.
Oh, you can ask the next one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You
Coca-Cola.
already asked it, so you-
Coke.
Yes,
Coke.
Coca-Cola
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah. Coke.
Oh,
Hey, hold on. My mom does drink Pepsi, and I do occasionally partake in Pepsi drinking, but I will say Coke is
But I like Coca-Cola.
my favorite.
So
of the
I'm
two.
starting to get partial to Coke because they took away Northern Neck ginger ale, which broke my heart.
That
but-
was,
Yeah, so
uh,
I like the taste of Coke, but Coke is kind of make me mad, so I'm gonna slowly switch over to the Pepsi side eventually.
there we go.
Get outta
Woo! Oh my goodness. Candy, what do you think about let's switch over to you want to do the video?
Yeah, we can do the video. I might have to cut this short in a bit because my son's been blowing up my phone here, and I guarantee he's gonna call me in the next 2 minutes. So,
Okay.
but yeah, go play the video.
All
I
right.
can't wait to see this.
Okay, let's do the video. Here we go, guys. Vivid Vertigo. Let me turn my screen. Hopefully everybody can see it. All right. And then I'll play it here. There we go. Let me know if you can hear it. Once we get past the cartoon, what do you call it? The commercial. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Can you hear it?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay.
Gonna fix the camera, Lou.
Is that better?
No. To the left a little bit.
When the time has come, it's time to get today.
She's back here.
missed out on. It's time to get to your tribe. Somehow I'll feel paralyzed when I will only be happy in my own skin. When will I wake up and not pretend? Like it doesn't hurt, like it doesn't hurt to
Wow. Woo!
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you.
You are welcome. Let me swing it back around here. My co-host apologizes. She had to go. She had to take care of some things, but
All good.
we will continue.
Oh,
That's right.
quick thing on that video. This one right here did all the editing on that video.
Wow.
Well,
Oh, that's so cool.
we sat here for days and
Yeah, we
days.
did.
I thought, you know what, like we've got cameras. My mom's a photographer, so she's got the Nikon D3000.
Eric was our brother Eric was a huge
Our brother
help,
Eric
too.
was
Yeah, he
did
was-
did some
he did the
recording too.
filming.
So
Yeah.
we yeah, there it goes, great song. But so we sat down, did all the recording in our garage, recorded the whole music video there.
Oh, okay.
And we sat up here. We're like, you know what? We're gonna get Adobe Premiere, professional, everything. Just get it all. And it took days learning how
Yeah,
to use
it was-
Adobe.
it was a lot.
And she
But
put it all together.
I just was like, let me just do what I know, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out great.
Yeah, same thing for Whisper in the Wind, which is the music video we dropped 3 months ago. She did all the editing for that too.
Nice. And how long does it take out? I know it has a lot to do. It takes a lot of time. How long does it take to edit and do all of that? I would love to learn how to do that. That's so cool.
Well, it took me for the music video. It took me about I think 2 or 3 days, only because I had things to do within that time frame. But like, if I really sat down and edited it, it would probably maybe 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. But yeah, with the Whisper in the Wind video, that was
Days.
it was like 2 3
Days.
days, but our disclosure was within.
I think for about
That
4 or
was, like-
5 hour period, if
Yeah.
we knew how to use Adobe.
Yeah.
A lot of the time was learning how to use the program.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
for those of you who watch YouTube videos and watch streamers and go, you know what, that looks easy, I can do it. Absolutely wrong. Not true.
Aw.
But it's I think once you get the hang of it, I think
It's
I'm a
it's
huge
muscle memory at
Yeah.
that point. I was lucky because I did YouTube videos back in high school, so I knew how to edit the video.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you knew what to do. You
Yeah.
had hands on.
and
Yeah.
that's actually how we found her.
No, you didn't.
So
Oh,
we
Nick, you're a liar. Nah.
she used to model. I used to work for a racetrack, and she used to model for one of the photographers that did a lot of like the promo shoots. And
Oh,
me and him were
sweet.
talking, and we just lost our singer at the time, and he's like, "You need to listen to her videos." So we
Okay,
sat
yeah,
down and
that's
watched her
true.
YouTube videos, and was like,
See, Nick, now
"We
you're being
don't,
honest.
we don't even have to audition anybody anymore. She's got the job. I mean, vocal range. And,
Oh, hands down, you are amazing. Yes.
We were like sold first video.
it was
song.
titanium.
Yeah.
Titanium.
Oh, yeah,
when she covered
Titanium.
titanium, that
Those
high note,
yeah, dude.
I was like,
yep,
done.
Yep.
Sold.
she's in the crew.
So cool. Now I don't know who. Sometimes you have to let me know who you are when you make a comment or a compliment or a question. So apparently this is a family member saying, "What's up, fam?" Or it's a friend or so. I don't know. But anyway, they're saying, "What's up, fam? Hey, hey." Let us know who you are.
This is the stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Well, that's so cool. And I just have to say, your voice is, oh my God, out of this world amazing. I love it. And the whole connection, the band, the sound is right on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're welcome. Oh, he said that was Johnny.
Oh, what's up, Johnny?
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, man.
Awesome. Johnny.
Is that Mr. Alonzo?
It
Is
might
that
be
Mr.
Johnny.
Alonzo?
Mr. Alonzo.
Is that Johnny Alonzo?
Hey, Johnny. If that's Johnny Alonzo, I sent you a message. I need you to read it. And reply if you can. Alrighty. So awesome. Okay, we have someone else chiming in. Let me see.
Yeah, it's Johnny.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Hey,
Hey, Johnny. Oh,
How you be doing?
listening from home. Okay, so I don't know who that is. Hi, everybody listening from home, recovering.
Timmy.
Timmy.
That's
So
our bassist.
our bass player just had surgery
Oh,
yesterday.
hi, Timmy.
He's recovering.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, recover faster, please.
Yeah, like, come on.
father. Oh, so sweet. You can bring Johnny on if you want. Just send him
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
bring him on. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Send him the link. Or I could send him the link however you want.
Andrew's on it.
Oh, good.
I have got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you liked the video. I mean, that was
I
that song
do. And I was
Super
watching
fun
the
to
other
write.
videos as well. And I'm like, and I know there was one about it really touched like what Candy was talking about the feelings. You sing about the feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the river. It's probably the river.
The
Yeah.
river. Yeah. Yeah.
And this one right here did the lyric video for that as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
My dog had to chime in and say hello.
Aw.
So cute. What's
Say
your
hi.
name?
Giovanna.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's
Say,
like, I
Ray,
gotta say hi.
you ready to
Hi,
say what you
everybody.
do full time?
So my full-time job is actually a veterinarian assistant. So I work with dogs and cats every day.
Oh, so cool. I have a Chihuahua and she's I may ask questions to you later after we get off because
That's
she
fine.
has a cough going on and I'm trying to figure it out. She's got medicine I gotta go pick up and take and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if it's an allergy, but we were just did take her to the vet and she was, just trying to get her better,
Yeah.
So
How old is she?
I think Giovanna wants to take the show. She's about 8 years old. Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, okay. What are the last things? I'm looking forward to having VV on
Yeah.
Rosemary Street. Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
that's gonna be
Super
awesome. We're
excited.
super excited about that.
Oh, that Rosemary Street is really looking nice. I really want to see it.
Oh yeah, we've been keeping track of everything that's been posted on social media, and it looks like an awesome time.
Yes. Yeah. I like to see it. Okay, is there anyone? Okay. Oh, someone said pupper. She just wants to be part of the show. So tell me while we're waiting to see if we can bring Johnny Alonso in, it would be awesome. What places have you played, and what places do you want to play?
Played so many places.
I'm gonna take the lead on that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So as far as Baltimore, we've been at the Shamrock. We've been Northwest Baltimore. We were at Jockeys doing the
With Tantric.
Tantric
Yeah.
doing the
Oh,
Lead Don't
yeah.
Follow Foundation with Darren. He's amazing. We were just at the Canal Club in Richmond, which is an
That was amazing.
iconic nightclub for live music in the city of Richmond. Everybody has played on that stage, and it was phenomenal to play there. The VFW and Lexington Park, Maryland.
Yeah.
Last Drop in Hollywood, Maryland. Memories Bar in Waldorf
I
before
wasn't
you.
there.
Yeah. Casey's Music Alley in Fredericksburg.
Yep.
We're heading back up to Baltimore July 8th for the Depot.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good time.
With My Heart, My Anchor, which we grew up listening to.
Like those, he's
That's
our
awesome.
idol.
Yeah.
So
We're
crazy.
We're in Colonial Beach July 29th with Tommy Two-Tone, Mr. 8675309.
Tommy Two-Tone.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet! I love
I think
that.
second year with you, but actually fourth year for Vivid Vertigo with Tommy Two-Tone. This will be the fourth year.
It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
So that must be Johnny. I think he said he's driving. Okay.
Okay.
That's okay, Johnny. We'll let you go this time.
But yeah, no, Tommy Two-Tone was incredible. I'm nervous to see who they decide to ask to back him again this year. So a local band backs him for the Jenny Jenny song. We almost did it last year, but I'm waiting to see who they're going to ask to do it this year. But Tommy, I think every year we've got to hanging out with him in the green room, and
He's funny.
he flies in from Washington State the day before. We always do the full shindig at the brewery in town, and we go and hang out with Tommy, play some music. It's anybody who's an artist that lives in the Northern Neck area of Virginia, we all get together, play with Tommy the night before. Then the day after day of the show, we all load up and head to Town Hill and have a good time. So, and all the cool thing about the July 29th show, and part of me, I just want to plug this in, all proceeds that we raise for this concert goes to Colonial Beach Public Schools for the music program. So it's a way for us to give back to the community as well, which is
That is so cool. I love that.
And that's the same thing with Darren with the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. All proceeds goes to the opioid epidemic that we have going on. So it helps people get treatment and stuff like that. So that's one thing with us is all about, if there's a way for us to give back to the community, especially communities that put up with us. We've been playing music in Colonial Beach for years, and the neighbors and the noise ordinance, they put up with us for years. I mean, we practice on a full concert PA system. So like what we have here is what you have in a nightclub. So we're loud. And they put up with us, so we like to give back. I mean, we're right across the street from the school, too. So they'll have a football game going, and we're,
jamming out, and they're playing football. I love it.
Go along with the game. So.
Yeah. Especially when we're losing.
That is so cool. My dog's biting my hand. I'm trying not to beat it. She's a puppy. She's just about a year old, and she's just likes to nibble. So she picked today while I'm on the show. So is there anything you'd like to? Oh, before we get into that, me and Candy had this fun segment of the show. Well, I started it off with the Coke and Pepsi. But and then we go into the fun part, whereas we ask our crazy questions, off-topic questions.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Yes. I'm going to start with Candy's questions since she's not here, and that way. So if you were on a stranded island and you could only have 5 things with you, what 5 things would you have?
Ooh.
We'll start with Nick. And go around.
He's the simple one. He'd be able to answer it.
No.
For me, My vape.
Yes.
My
Okay,
vape,
there's one.
and, a big bottle of refill juice to go along with that. So that's two.
There you go.
Yo, you gotta get the food in there, man.
Water. I guess food. We gotta eat.
I guess.
I
Read
gotta eat.
food.
What do you mean?
An iPod shuffle loaded with music because I'm
iPod
gonna
shuffle.
have to. I'm gonna have to, have something to listen to.
You have to have music wherever you go. It's a must. You just have to have that music.
That's a
Awesome.
hard one. Only 5. I can't.
Only 5.
That's tough.
Andrew?
Yeah, I'll go
Go ahead.
next. I gotta have my guitar, acoustic guitar. That's number one over food. I don't know why that's over food. Then food, water.
You can't take
I-
mine.
Why? You gotta have water, right? And then occasionally I dab into the nicotine pouches. I'll take those with me. Gotta have that, and then probably my girlfriend.
Oh,
That's-
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
wanted to,
definitely.
you didn't say her. Oh,
Yeah.
You would be in a whole world of trouble.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I would pick a journal because, and then a pen to write. If I can bring my piano, I would bring my
Awesome.
piano,
That is such a good.
and then
I didn't even say phone.
a speaker to play music on, and then something to play music.
Mom, you're right.
So, but what?
I need chicken nuggies.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Chicken nuggets.
Fine.
yeah, but so you're not bringing the food or water. What are you gonna die?
I can catch fish.
You can't. What about like?
Oh, I didn't think about that. You
Yeah.
could catch
But
fish.
also
Okay.
too, you gotta like, you can't just drink the water out of. You gotta like boil it or something, right? I don't know how to.
So you don't bring water. You bring a tin pan.
Okay.
Or
You gotta
Never
stay
mind.
hydrated.
A Brita
Marilyn.
pitcher.
Oh yeah.
Brita
A
pitcher.
Brita
Okay.
pitcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, someone says, why would I have to be stranded
Bye,
in a
Alexis.
deserted
Oh.
island just because you are? Oh, that was good.
Okay, fine. You can stay home with the Wi-Fi, whatever. Cool.
I'd say food, water, my ukulele, and my Nintendo Switch.
I know that's Timmy.
Yeah.
I would bring my Nintendo
I know. I was
Switch,
gonna answer his. I was gonna say bass guitar, bass guitar, bass guitar, bass guitar, and bass guitar.
Oh,
That's great.
that was such a fun.
That was a fun
No,
question.
Yeah.
Okay, we all covered it. Okay. My question is, all right, so you're in a hot tub time machine. And it could be an 80s hot tub time machine, but you know how like that movie was. But you're in a hot tub time machine and you're setting the dial. Where are you gonna go?
Oh,
Time machine.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I didn't know where I'm going. I just figure out if you guys have it yet.
That's harder. That's a hard one for me now. So Nick, you take that. Or
I'm trying to think. You go ahead.
1974, New York City, CBGB's, the Ramones.
Oh, of course.
Okay. I'm gonna steal the early '90s when Nirvana was coming up. Being able to see them play, I go there. I love Kurt Cobain.
I could have answered that for you.
Shut up.
I hear you.
Shut up, Nick.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can go anywhere, Marilyn.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anytime.
Yeah, this is your time machine. This is your setting where you would like to go.
I'm nervous. I don't know. I guess back in, I don't know, when MJ was alive and we can meet him, and
I would
you know.
say probably would be the 80s. Like
Yeah.
mid to late
Yeah.
80s would be
Yeah.
your thing.
Yes.
That's what I would do. I'd get back to the 80s.
Yes.
1985 to 1995. Some of my favorite music was made back then. Yes.
Yeah, see,
Noise.
Marilyn, she's 1983 to 86, neon,
Yes.
bright colors,
Yes.
and MJ, Hall and Oates, and Prince. I see her
Yes.
in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that was the best music to me. Actually, I loved it. Um, Def Leppard is like my favorite. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, another one would be like early 80s Baltimore with Kicks.
Like the hair metal scene.
Yeah, Kicks. I just saw Kicks their last time in Southern Maryland at the Tiki Bar, and Steve Whiteman still puts on a crazy show. And I will be at Mayweather Post Pavilion in September to see Kicks and Child's Play. I'm there.
Yeah, that's their last show. I'll be there too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, can't miss that one. Can't go to all of them, but that one is definitely, you can't miss it. You know, it's going to be packed. Everybody's going to send them off a farewell, you know, things like that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, they're super cool, super amazing band there. But definitely. Did we all answer the question?
Oh, yeah.
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 We all
yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Someone said Kicks was amazing. Thank you for bringing me, Nick.
That's
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, I took him to go see
Yeah, that's
Kicks.
Timmy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. They definitely do put on a wonderful show. Okay, next question is, what's on your bucket list? Like, if there's something that you might have had on your list that you been wanting to do, just haven't gotten to, or like, I've really got to do this. What's on your bucket list?
I don't know what's on my bucket list.
I want to travel the world with these guys and rock out.
That is the most wholesome answer
Yes.
ever.
That's
I
my.
love it.
I'm leaving
wanna
you
just
at
travel everywhere.
home. Me, same thing. If like more in particular, two places I want to go to London,
Yeah, we
and I
definitely
want
need
to
to
go
London.
to Berlin, Germany. Like I want to go to those two places. Of course,
Nice.
I love to see everybody's lovely faces, but like those two cities, tons of history, tons of cool things that I'd love to do, and that's my bucket list.
Same thing as them, but I want to go to New Zealand because a lot of Lord of the Rings. I'm a big nerd, so a lot of that was filmed there, and it's just beautiful. And I would just have like a nice rocking chair on a nice porch with a cup of tea and just chill.
Baby Vertigo is auditioning for new guitar players.
Sorry. I see how it is, man.
No.
Come on, man.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. So let me think of another good one. So if you were given, we'll go with this figure, $50,000, and you only had 5 minutes to spend all of it, what store are you going to?
Oh God, that is such a good question.
Ooh.
I feel like Marilyn can do this.
I don't know.
No.
Purvis Ford tour van.
Ooh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. Yeah.
50,000.
One store.
Yeah.
Just one. And you only had 5 minutes.
You were like Hot Topic or something.
I'd buy every guitar in Guitar Center and every amp and every rig, so I'd be ready to go. Oh, Tim, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Guitar
Guitar Center Sweetwater.
Oh, come on. Took
Oh,
my
I
answer.
probably do Sweetwater too.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
some on there.
See how we applied everything to music.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't escape it.
That's gonna
Someone
be-
said Guitar Center. Yep. 2 people said Guitar Center.
I'll say I could see you at like Louis Vuitton, Gucci.
I don't.
I'm over here shopping at Kate Spade on a budget.
Not another Ford.
Ford, Mercedes, makes bands too.
Listen, we're on a $50,000 budget. We're on a Ford budget, not a Mercedes-Benz budget.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so that's my full-time job. I work in the automotive field. So Ford. If you can stay away from the good FORD,
Yeah.
the other way. But
Forward all the way.
I'm a Chevy girl.
okay, there we go. See, let's put a Chevy Camaro next to a Ford.
Chevy.
Yeah.
Oh, toxic. No.
So we'll go back to some music questions. If you wanted to collaborate with another band, what band would it be?
Don't do this.
You already know.
Paramore?
Paramore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm a huge. No, hold on. It's different. I know I'm a huge, like, Kurt Cobain's my idol, but I'm gonna go the Foo Fighters.
Oh,
Like,
Foo Fighters.
those
yes.
guys sound like it would be such a fun time and
Yes.
down to earth, and it's just yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Dave,
My
hold
answer-
on. Dave Grohl also cooks like ribs and stuff, and I love ribs. So
Ooh, there we go.
Both of y'all. A
Oh,
day to
come on.
remember. A day to remember.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
you go outside and have a little talk. If it
I'm gonna get so many dirty looks after the shows. I'm gonna be like, Nick.
Timmy, how about you?
Come on, Timmy. Where you at?
He's
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Timmy,
man.
For sure.
They're so
There we go.
Yes. They were great live. They were great live. Motionless and Light.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
so y'all can have their drummer because I'm not doing that double kick thing.
that's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Oh, they're great. They're great.
Mm. Okay, here's another comment.
They know me. Too. yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
So, I guess because he wasn't able to be here, he's out recovering. Me, Timmy, and Andrew have been playing music together for about 8-9 years. So we're like the Three Stooges. I mean, we know each other very, very well. So,
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
and Marilyn's a little sister.
Oh.
Don't be afraid of a double kick.
Yeah, don't be
Yeah,
afraid of
Nick.
it. We're gonna
I'm
incorporate
afraid.
it. One
I'm
of
buying
these
you one right
days.
now.
Yeah.
Tossing it out the window.
So
The double
cool.
kicks are fun. It's depending on the kind of music you do, like having those fills is great. Especially like if you go see a band that's got them double kick fills, like it just like pounds you in the chest. That's great.
You can feel that pace.
Nice. Oh, I like that beat.
Yeah.
I love the drum solos. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do.
Oh,
I do.
those are the best. Like, and again, like my biggest inspiration, Neil Peart. Like, you listen to Neil Peart and his drum solos. I mean, I'm just sitting here and we're like, man, and rest in peace. But watching him play like 15-20 minute drum solo, and I'm like, this guy's like in his 60s and he's just hammering away. I wish I could do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally the Three Stooges. Yeah.
Literally the Three Stooges. My thought about like when I go to a show, this is what I like to see. I would like to see, and I feel bad because the drummer is like all the way in the back, and they're just heard and they're not seen. So this is what I mean. I know Tommy Lee had a really good idea with doing it, pulling it up and then spinning it all around. I don't know how you could play drums like that, but regularly on the ground, on the surface, I would like to see you be on, like, of course, on the risers, so you could be a little higher, and be on wheels. So when it's time to do the drum solo, move you all the way out to the front.
Oh my god, that would be
cool,
cool?
but I don't trust these ones over here
I'm
because
honestly,
they would be the one that would push me off the stage.
Oh no!
and also too with the way I move on stage, like very chaotic. So it would I would be clumsy and like knock me over.
Merch Mike would be. We have a merch guy named Merch Mike. He's absolutely amazing.
Hey Mike, if you're watching this, comment
Yeah. I'll have Merch Mike push me to the front. We'll put 2 stopper brakes in the front of the stage. That way I just stop me
That
right
yeah,
there.
that way you're not rolling out into the front row, not
He's
into the
incredible.
crowd. You're not fooling
Yeah.
out.
He's incredible. He's my dude.
Providing there's breaks, you'll be fine.
See, and then that way, the actual center of attention of the show can be front and center.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Some drums out there so they all can see you, hear you, all of it. It's awesome.
That is such a good idea.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a great idea.
Oh, right on, Tina. Tina said she loves that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Here you go. She said loves that. Love that. Awesome. Yes. Oh, and then the next person, I don't know. The riser would be awesome though. Yes.
Yeah.
Put you up there. Yep. Yep. Because you're in the back and we can't see you. We just hear it. And then plenty of times I'll go and I'll take pictures and video, and that one symbol gets in the way of your face. So when I look back at my pictures, I just see that symbol cutting out your eyes. I'm like, no.
That is our crash symbol, and every drummer has that crash symbol in the same place, and it cuts out. It's
Yeah,
it's
so
there
you gotta
because we
move
can.
and direct where you want to take
Yeah.
that picture.
It's every drummer's got it there because that's our sweet spot. That's where we hit, and
Yes.
it's a photo killer. Put us right in front of the stage. See, you can move to the side. Just put me right.
There you go. Aw. So what do you guys have coming up? Do you have any shows planned, or you are planning something, or go for it, Nick?
That's me. July 8th, we're in Baltimore at the Depot with My Heart, My Anchor, and Firmway. Firmway is on tour, so we're opening that show. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We are in Colonial Beach, July 29th, and that is the Time of Two-Tone show. We are actively booking right now, so we've got a few dates in DC, Baltimore, and Richmond that we're booking. Nothing ready to announce yet, but you can go to www.vividvertigo.com/tour, and all of our dates are listed there.
I absolutely love to see you guys, and I want to see you guys with Tommy Two-Tone. Oh my God, that'll be so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if because you're a Marylander, us Virginians don't bite. You're welcome to come on down. We're just right over that Potomac River, and we'll get you set up for press for that. Like I said, Tommy Two-Tone's really cool, and he's really easy to interview as well. So it's
oh, so sweet, so cool. I would love to meet him. I would love to see his music and you guys. This is so super cool. I'm so glad you came on the show tonight.
Oh yeah.
Can I plug one more thing? We are also, between shows and stuff, we are recording a new EP.
Yes,
So
we are recording our album.
That's happening. So, and a lot of these
So
songs
cool.
are my favorites. And like Marilyn always says, like the new song that we always write is my favorite.
Yeah.
So,
and also if you go to our website, which is www.vividvertigo.com, and want to be a part of the recording experience, we're setting up a crowdfunding campaign. That's got all kinds of incentives, so you can go there. I think we're going to be announcing that within the next 2 weeks.
sweet.
And that is all part of the recording process. So it's more, able to let the viewers and the fans and our big supporters able to, feel a part of the project. So we're excited about that. And then hoping to start hitting the road and doing Weekender November. So to get and play anywhere they have us on stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. I also, if you want to post whatever you need, post it on my Front Row Promotions page. And I have to approve. I just approve everybody before they come in, because I've been getting a lot of junk mail and junk stuff. But what I do is I'll approve you. But just post what you need to on there, and then I'll keep putting it out there, and so everybody will know and see that. Yes.
Yeah. And then I guess last bit of plug, and we do a lot of our music stuff with there too, is there's an app called Twitch. Myself and our bass player, Timmy, are affiliated streamers. So we're affiliated Twitch streamers. Timmy is DJ 8-Bit Panda _VV. I'm Nick _Vivid Vertigo. And then we do different games and podcasts and shows, and we live stream our concerts on there as well. So if it's not on my Twitch page, it's on Timmy's Twitch page.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we've been to Baltimore, we've been to DC, we've been to Richmond, Southern Maryland, Fredericksburg. We'll be heading out, I know, in the near future, Winchester, Hagerstown. I know we got another date coming up back in
Hopefully
Baltimore,
Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia,
We're
Arlington.
gonna make it happen.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Absolutely, yes. And
Did-
then keep in touch with me. Let me know if there's cover charges, and that way I can get it out there.
yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Awesome. I am so excited. I would love to see you guys.
We'd love to have you there.
Yeah. absolutely.
Awesome. So right now, if you'd like to plug your socials, I know we're running out of time. But I love to talk to you guys all night long. You guys are super cool.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You-
And I always encourage you guys, anybody, like, I'd love to have you guys, if you want to play your music on my show, please feel, I'll give you a heads up, with everything first. Okay, thank you. So if you want to, prepare, and then, next time there will always be a next time. Come back on Front Row Promotions. Are always welcome here. Awesome. Yes.
Thank
And
you.
that way you guys can play your music on the show. I would love that. We all would love that.
Yeah, sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got it. So yeah, go ahead and plug all your socials.
The individual or the band or
Yeah, start individual and I'll plug in the bands.
My Instagram
The
is at Andrew Michael Clayton, and you'll see it all in the description. Guitars for Vivid Vertigo too. It's our band. Instagram is just at Vivid Vertigo, and then Facebook is facebook.com/Vivid Vertigo, and
website is www.vividvertigo.com, and all of our socials. If you forget, like, oh, what's their Twitter, what's their Instagram, what's their Twitch, what's their this, go to www.vividvertigo.com,
and it's
and all of our socials. Is there.
Everything's on there.
Everything's
Yeah.
on there.
Awesome. Okay. So just remember Vivid Vertigo
Yes.
.com.
The name.
at gmail.com.
Oh,
You got it.
Oh,
Wow.
last bit of plug. We do have merch. We've got
yeah,
tons
we have
of
a lot
merch.
of merch.
So
Oh,
go to
yes.
www.vividvertigo.com/shop, and all of our merch is
tons
there.
of stuff.
All tons of stuff on there.
Sweet. Awesome. You got tank tops? Because that's all I wear.
We do. We have
Yeah,
tank tops.
tank
We have
tops,
hoodies,
yeah.
sweatshirts, t-shirts.
all the seasons we have.
We have doggy clothes on there.
Oh yeah, we
Hey,
have bandanas.
hey.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta have merch for the fur babies, you know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, sweet. I could get something from my Chloe. You haven't seen Chloe. Yeah, she's my little chihuahua.
Oh.
Yeah, but the other one's like a bigger dog. Yeah, so definitely. Oh, I can get it for my Chloe. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you so much. This has been an awesome interview. Thank you
It's
so
been
much.
so much fun.
Yes.
Thank you for having
Thank you
us.
for
Yeah, thank you for having
having
us.
It's been great.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. So much. And you're always welcome to come back. And we would just love to have you here again and again. So
Thank you.
And-
Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome.
We'll
You
have to
got it.
prepare a little set for the next show. That'd be awesome.
Yes. So we'll work that up.
I'm down with
Yeah.
that. That's
Yay!
I can just sit over here while these two play and sing. That's
Oh, I gotcha.
great idea. No one wants to snap. Just kidding. Love you, bro.
Oh, well, you guys are so cool. I want to take a picture if we can.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, so hang tight, everybody. We're getting a picture. Smile pretty for the camera. All right. And I will let you go for this evening. Thank you for spending time with us here at Front Row Promotions. We enjoyed getting to know you.
Thank
Yay,
you. Same
thank
here.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So I'm just going to put my end with what we call it, put a bow on it. So I'm going to do the ending. And here we go. Thank you all for coming to Front Row Promotions. Thank you, Vivid Vertigo. Awesome guys and gals. There you go. For coming to Front Row Promotions. Mwah. And as I always like to say is support local music, support live music, support music in the making and music everywhere.
Yes.
Front
Yes,
Row
ma'am.
Promotions.
It helps a
Yes.
ton.
And we'll see you later. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.